really very hungry. Let me find something to eat. Found it. Let's have the meal. Yummy mango. But where does the food actually go? To find this, let me follow the food and investigate the path it follows inside the human body. Welcome to the magical world of the mouth. The mouth is the starting point of digestion where food enters our body. The teeth crush and chew our food into smaller pieces, which is known as mechanical digestion. The saliva mixes with food and begins breaking down starch into sugar by using an enzyme called salivary amylase. The tongue mixes the food with saliva, making it softer and easier to swallow. Now that you know the role the mouth plays in digestion, I am sure you will take good care of your teeth and mouth by maintaining good oral hygiene. Now let's see, where does the food travel further? Oh, I am now in the esophagus. The esophagus is a long muscular tube which connects the mouth and the stomach. No digestion takes place here, but it helps in moving the food downward. The food is pushed by wave-like muscle movements known as peristalsis. And if it didn't work, your food would just get stuck like in a traffic jam with no exit. The journey doesn't stop at the esophagus. Let's see, where does the food travel next? The food then enters the stomach. The walls of the stomach contract and relax to churn the food. This churned food is then mixed with a secretion from an inner lining of the stomach. This secretion contains three things. First, an enzyme called pepsin, which breaks down the proteins present in the food into amino acids. Second, dilute hydrochloric acid, which kills harmful bacteria, makes the surrounding acidic for pepsin to act and activates the pepsin. And third, mucus, which protects the inner lining of the stomach from the acid and thus preventing damage. In the stomach, the food is transformed into a semi-liquid mass, preparing it for the next stage of digestion. The stomach has done its job. Now, let's see, where does the food go next? This is the small intestine. What an irony! The name says small intestine, but it is actually longer than I thought. In fact, its length is about 6 meters and it is the longest part of our alimentary canal. This is the place where nutrients from the food are absorbed into our blood and are transported to all parts of our body to perform various functions. The inner lining of the small intestine has thousands of finger-like projections called villi, which increase the surface area for efficient nutrient absorption. The small intestine receives digestive secretions from 3 sources. Let us visit these sources and learn about them. First, the digestive juice secreted by the inner lining of the small intestine itself breaks down proteins, fats, and partially digested carbohydrates into simpler substances. This is the liver. The liver is a reddish brown gland and is the largest gland of the human body. The liver secretes bile juice in the small intestine, which is basic in nature. The basicity of the bile helps neutralize the acids present in the food moving down from the stomach. In addition, bile helps break down fats into tiny droplets, making its digestion easier, a process known as emulsification of fat. The bile juice is then stored in the gallbladder. This is the pancreas. The pancreas is a creamy white gland which is located just below the stomach. It secretes two enzymes into the small intestine: trypsin, which breaks down protein into amino acids, and lipase, which breaks down lipids into fatty acid and glycerol. From the small intestine, the food continues its journey to the next stage. Now the food has reached the large intestine. The large intestine is smaller than the small intestine. The reason why it is called the large intestine is that it is wider than the small intestine. The large intestine absorbs water and some salts from the undigested food, making the waste semi-solid called stool. This stool is then stored in the lower part of the large intestine called rectum until the body is ready to get rid of it. Finally, it is expelled through the anus, a process known as digestion or excretion. It is important to eat fiber-rich food to keep a good large intestine and help the stool pass easily. Now let's return to normal and get out of this human body. It feels so great to be back in the normal world. My journey through the complex human digestive system was truly insightful, and it reminded me how important it is to take good care of our health. Good digestive system is important for a healthy body and active mind. Eating balanced food, drinking plenty of water, and exercising regularly helps the digestive system work properly. Avoiding junk food can prevent many digestive problems. Getting good sleep and eating meals at proper times also help the digestive system work properly. So take good care of your digestive system, because a healthy digestive system means a happy life.